you know, with you think about the Warriors, you think about you, Steph, Clay. The first team was Harrison and Sean Livingston and Dre, and then you added KD. Do you think what do you compare your input to the team to be? Because like as much as Steph should rightfully so get a lot of praise and credit, but it's like it kind of go hand in hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you see him, you see you. Yeah. You see you, and then you anchoring the defense. So it's like I was trying to think about like what I would even compare that to in another team or another sport, because like I feel like you can't really take one or two pieces, because they probably would have got rid of your crazy ass a long time ago. Absolutely. If they felt like they could just like instantly
replace me.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have something that you think about? Like, how do you see yourself as like the makeup of what that is or what that was?
I think I'm like the Eddie Q of Apple. Not Steve Jobs. But the appreciation that Steve Jobs had for Eddie Q.
Right.
Still an intricate piece.
You know what I'm saying? Steve Jobs know how valuable Eddie Q is to that Apple. And we all know Steve Jobs is the man. Steph Curry is the man.
For sure.
There's not a person in this world that feels more strongly about that than I do. Like, Steph Curry is the man. But Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan had Dennis Rodman. Like I will never be Steve Jobs. I would never be Mark Zuckerberg. That's Steph Curry. But I don't, and I can say this with pride and not from a malicious space at all, but that thing don't get built without me. To the real Warriors fans that don't feel that way, thank you. I appreciate it. To the ones that do feel that way, like you was a loser before I got here. Like fucking like stone cold forever losers.
Yeah, right.
So if you say that, it makes sense to me. You've never been here. Right? So you don't know how to appreciate something for its entirety because you've never been here. You never had the opportunity to do that. So great, I'll be the test run, right? Like this, hopefully, I love this organization. I was telling somebody the other day, I'm lucky that like Michigan State's my alma mater. The Golden State Warriors is like my alma mater. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed in that way. And so I'll always root and want this organization to do well. And I've also gone through my career with that in mind. A lot of people say, oh man, why is Draymond still here? Draymond has given up a lot of money in staying here over the course of my 14 years because I love this place, right? So I've always done right by our organization.
For sure.
I've always given everything I have from a basketball standpoint, I've sat in draft meetings and free agent pitches and free agency meetings on calls at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning trying to help recruit a guy, trying to help with strategy. I've done all of that.
That's the shit that they don't see.
And so they'll never understand and appreciate that. And that's okay. So then it's just basketball, right? Cool if you don't appreciate it, except there's not much you can really say to me. And when you say, oh man, it's time for him to go, it's not really up to you because unfortunately, you know, people don't like to admit it, they hate it, but unfortunately, I was a very key piece, a very key part of building this thing to what it became. And I appreciate the organization for what they've done. I have zero entitlement when it comes to me and the Golden State Warriors. They say I was almost traded for Giannis throughout this trade deadline. But I had gratitude. I don't have, like, they don't owe me anything.
Yeah, and you did what you came to do.